Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh, those are good movies.
dun, 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 dun. Welcome, everybody, to the Stand Up for Wandering Hermits LLC. It is January 23rd, 2022, 8:36 p.m. I'm Tim Anderson, aka Renfill, and I'm joined by my brother Joey Anderson, aka Drudor, and my wife Christina Barrios, aka Chrisma. And we're here to talk about what we've been working on this past week with The Weave and the Void and all things related to that project. I will go first as normal, but before we do get into that, don't forget, if you want to know more about what we're working on, The Weave and the Void is a three-part project with this a 5th edition tabletop game. It's a setting and series of campaign modules. The first books are due out in May or June. It's also a point-and-click adventure game. You can download the free demo now, and a series of chapters and books like Dragonlance. Chapter 13 is coming out tomorrow. You can find all of that information and all of those things and pre-order all the things, read the chapters, all that good stuff, get the demo all over at our Patreon page, which is patreon.com/wandering hermits. So hopefully we'll see you over there, as well as in Discord and beyond. This week I worked on Chapter 13 was the big thing. Um, Banged that out over basically Sunday, Monday, and then today, Sunday, Monday, and today. That's going out tomorrow. And Nathan Napalm got back, and I started getting stuff from him last night. So I've been going through his sketches. He sent over, I think, 7 sketches last night, and then we finalized 2 pieces today. He's already working on the third piece. I've shown those to you guys, and then I teased one of them I gave everybody a sneak peek preview over in the patrons section of Discord. So if you are a patron, you get to see sneak peek stuff like that over in our Discord channel. Another reason to join. So it's all tabletop for me. And then now that chapter 13 is wrapped, I'm now getting into, I got to get the rest of the quests into the game. Last week, I got all of the NPCs into the module, and I got the quest line around Hembar's dwarf in, but I got to do the rest of the quest lines for the other characters, but those are fairly quick. I should be able to do those in 2 sessions, I think. So that's what I'm going to be working on Thursday and Friday of this week, is getting those banged out, which will then have the written content of the Escape from Parthena module done. I just need to do the encounters, which I am about a week behind schedule on the encounters, and I take the blame fully for that because YouTube blew up, and I've been making hay while the sun shines. Oh, yeah, Himvar says he knows that guy. Yeah, Halden, the dwarf with the human accent who had problems with an ex-girlfriend. The ex-girlfriend is the quest in the module, and it's up on, I think it was Tuesday's post. Tuesday's post was that quest line. I previewed that quest line over in Tuesday's update on the Patreon page. Hey Sparrow, what's up? So that stuff's out on Patreon if you want to go take a look at all that stuff. And don't forget, if you want to pre-order the books, now's a good time because those are coming out soon. Um, and yeah, chapter 13 tomorrow. The chapter 12 and chapter 13 don't have concept art. As a reminder, Chris has been busy doing all the logistics for our move. So she's been doing artwork for the cover. And if you've been paying attention to Discord, she's been doing some other filler art right now, but not chapter art because she just doesn't have time right now. So I'll be publishing chapters without the artwork for now, probably until after we get moved, which is happening soon. We have to be out of here the 14th. So at some point, there may be some downtime. I'm going to try to preload some updates in the middle of our move. So hopefully there won't be too much downtime, but we may not have any weekly stand-ups for a couple of weeks, depending on internet situations and so on and so forth. Because I think we're going to shut the internet off here on the 12th, 11th or 12th, which is a Friday or a Saturday, which means yeah. So anyway, um, who wants to go next?
Mm. What, like you say, Tim, I am working still in the cover. The, this is a vertical image. Yes, yes, that is what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I was answering Himbar in chat. I think he just moved. If I'm not mistaken, you just went through it, move yourself, Himbar. Um, I don't like
Moving
moving, but
sucks.
good thing is we don't have furniture to move because we've been renting fully furnished places for so many years. So all we have is just stuff at this point. It's just a collection of stuff, kitchen stuff, clothing,
Cast
books,
iron stuff.
cast iron stuff. Yeah, little electric oven, our washer dryer. Well, I guess it's just a washer. We don't have a dryer. Like all my
Yeah.
paints for miniatures, all the miniatures, like all that stuff. It's just little stuff that go into it. And yeah, that's why we're moving Himbar because we're going from a place we have to rent to a place we own. So that's a big difference for us. But now we have to furnish, and but the cool thing is like now I need to really go get my books from Melissa's house because now I actually have stuff there that I can use to decorate a fantasy office because I have all my second edition
Yeah.
D&D books, all my Wheel of Time first editions by Robert Jordan in hardcover with those sweet ass stale case sweet covers. I've got my entire Roger Zelazny book collection. Like, there's a lot of stuff. I got to figure out how we're going to do that logistically, though, because I looked at shipping that down here from a moving company, and it's going to be like $5,000. And it's like, yeah, I'm not spending $5,000 for stuff that has sentimental value. I'll figure it out logistically. That might be, backpacks for 3 different trips or something. It's just filling suitcases with books. Um,
Road
anyway.
trip. Road trip.
Yeah, I mean, some people have talked about doing a road trip, but we'll see how that pans out. Anyway, what are you been up to, Joey?
Let's see. Since last Wednesday, I finished out the. Uh, I don't even know. It's just like a water mill, basically building. That was Sunday's post for Patreon because that was done before the weekend. And then also got um, the farms laid out, McPheron and whatever the other one is. I got those laid out, and really the only buildings left to do. Like I have some houses that I'm gonna populate areas, and start adding forests and stuff and figuring out, okay, this is for sure where the path is gonna go. Because I was looking at that today actually, and I was like, crap, like where I put one of the farms, I hadn't really thought about the path needs to go there, so I had to move some stuff around. So final tweaking of that. The last building really to build as far as for questing is the Hermit Hut for
Oh, on the
Harry the
far north
Hermit.
end of town. Yeah.
And the bridge. Right now, I just have like some wooden planks for placeholder bridge, and I need to go ahead and build a bridge because you will be able to see the bridge, and probably that's probably going to be a scene where you come up to the crossroads. You're probably going to be able to go across the bridge or left to go to the Kilkenny farm. That's the other one, to the Kilkenny farm and the windmill and everything, and go to the Hermit's Hut past the windmill and up that
Well,
way.
more than likely it'll be after I get back before we start doing descriptions
It'll
and
have to be because yeah, with the move and
so
everything. So
you can probably just roll right into starting to work on the forest zones. Um, and that you can
well, and
do.
I've got and I still have to.
Oh,
Don't forget, I've got to
interiors.
go interiors, and I have to do like environment stuff where I put the roofs on and all that stuff. So
You
I mean,
got
I have
plenty of
tons
work.
of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to quit doing that and fall back and start doing questline stuff like that. But hey, it's all got to be done. So yeah,
Here
no, I've got
is. I probably
work
won't
to.
worry about that. Harry the Hermit. He's not allowed to talk about what he does, Sparrow, because the church is right around the corner, and if they find out what he really does, yeah, he'll be executed. So, Harry the Hermit may or may not have been a druid at one point in time, but these days, he's just a crazy old man who lives in a hut who makes potions for people and has a couple weird pets. Um, we're not allowed to talk about what Harry does. Um, First rule of Harry's Club is we don't talk about Harry's Club.
Second
Um,
rule:
yeah,
there are no other
there are the
rules.
rules. And I've been, yeah, it's gonna be fun. Harry's an interesting character. Um, anyway, well, that's cool. So we're rolling right along, everybody. We're on schedule. Obviously, the big thing for us, the big push is right now. Um, I think I was actually blown away because Nathan sent me all the sketches last night, and then I was like, I want this one, and then like within a few hours he had it done, and I was like, oh shit, and then I was like, do this one, and like a couple hours later he had that one done, and I was like, damn dude, like you're gonna have all of these done like by the end of the month, which is cool. But then I, I was like, then I gotta come up with the next. I wasn't ready to come up with the next list of things for you to do yet. But it's also really cool because that means we'll have all the art stockpiled, so that as
Yeah.
soon as I get the move finished and I get the internet
Boom,
flipped
boom,
on
boom.
and the
Just
office is
layout.
back in, then it's just a matter of starting to add the artwork to the books. But I still do have quite a bit of work to do on the source book. Like there's I have to flesh out so much more. Like I need more, we need more lore, we need more backstory. I can add to that all. We need to add more factions. Like there's a lot of work that still has to be done on that. So that's latter part of March all the way through April, and then May will be that's the last thing I do is go through and add artwork and do layout. And theoretically that's all of May, and then hopefully I can have that done by the end of May, which is why I said May or June because it's probably going to be June. Because we also need to do a polish pass on all that stuff. Um,
Gonna be June lie.
better not be later than June, because we gotta get going on the Weave and Void campaign. So
Yeah.
sooner
Oh
rather
yeah.
than later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell me, man. It'll be here quicker sooner than rather than later. So anyway, that's all the stuff that's going on here. I can't think of anything else that we need to cover tonight.
I think that's it, man.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Sparrow, Hemvar. As we get deeper into this, oh, and I will also say that nothing confirmed, but I don't know if you saw it yet, Joey. But Sparrow's daughter is doodling with stuff. She put a really cool
Hmm.
piece of art in general chat, like a crazy creature. So I told Sparrow, I was
Uh
like,
huh.
my wheels are spinning. I was like, we're working with Nathan right now. We're busy with that, but maybe after that, if she's got stuff, if there's things that she wants, and I guess she went crazy, and I already got like three little creatures that were sent over to me today that
Oh,
are nice little doodles. So we may be looking at, because the cool thing about that is like, if we get, whenever we get to that point and we have some excess funding from Patreon and stuff, we'll have to sit down with Sparrow and Bounty and figure that out. But it would be nice to get a few images of creatures into the books as well, because we don't have those yet. I was thinking about that when I saw that image the other day. I was like, we have lots of art from Chris that is vistas,
scenery.
and then we're
Hmm.
gonna have character art from Nathan, which is cool, but we don't have any creature art yet. So I was like, yeah, we're probably gonna need creature art too. And if the youngling, if the Padawan is ready to make that plunge, we might have to see where that goes. So I got some cool stuff sent to me, Nate. So we'll talk more about that later. But it's all coming
Absolutely.
together, and I would urge everybody, if you're not in our Discord already, go check out go check out the picture from, I think it was yesterday or the day before, that Sparrow posted that her daughter did, because it's a really cool cat creature. Not gonna lie, it's really
Yeah.
cool. All right, folks, that's it for tonight. If you want to know more, patreon.com/Wonder Hermits. And don't forget, you can pre order the books right now. You can pre order through I think it's the Dungeon Master tier. There is a minimum subscription for 4 months, which comes up to $60. That gets you the source book and the campaign module, as well as all of the map packs, which are typically sold individually. Those are already up on Patreon. I put the map packs up 2 or 3 weeks ago. So there's a 2K map pack and an 8K map pack. There's 20 maps in each one, and they are agnostic map packs. So you can use those in any sort of campaign that you want, but you get those included if you pre-order through the Patreon page. We are going to have a standalone pre-order ready soon. As soon as Chris gets done with the artwork, I say soon. It won't be till probably April. But we're going to have those up on the website, but those will be a strict pre-order just for the books. There won't be map packs or anything like that included in those. So the best deal is always to subscribe via Patreon. Stay tuned tomorrow, chapter 13 going live on the Patreon page. Don't forget, if you're watching this after the fact over on YouTube, to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, all those good things. And don't forget, join our Discord. Links are down below, and we will see everybody next Wednesday, same time, same place, for next week's stand up. See you, everybody.
See you.